Do they still have see you at the pole? Y'all know about see you at the pole? See you at the flagpole. I don't know. They might say the whole thing now. I think they still have it. Pretty much, if you don't know, see you at the pole was, I think it's in September. You gather around the flagpole if you're a Christian, and you pray. Before or after school, I don't remember, but I think it's still a thing. I don't know what I think about it now. I don't know why it was on my mind. Oh, I saw a group of people gathering, and it reminded me of a prayer circle. I think they were gathering to gossip, but it reminded me of prayer circles, and my mind went to see you at the pole. And I'm just wondering how that would work today. Like, I don't know. I haven't been to school in a long time. But I imagine in the political climate that we're in, that, well, first of all, I'm surprised that I haven't seen on the news, like, videos that have gone viral of politicians praying around the pole and just trying to get, parents to see, hey, see what we're praying with your kids. I'm trying to get some votes and whatnot. But also, just like, I don't know if it would be seen as Christian nationalism or something like that, because you're, praying around the American flag pole, I don't know. I was also thinking about what would Jesus do, like around for like a see you at the pole? Like, would he think it's stupid, or would he like really get into prayer? Because Jesus could pray, right? It'd be like hours, it'd be like a whole thing. He'd be like some Jesus. He might start singing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he would be Jesus, if Jesus himself would sing his own name. I don't know, but it would be more. It might be more charismatic, or we could go conservative, more like we could go more old school, more Catholic, and perhaps he would have see you at the pole, and he would break bread and like the Last Supper. So I don't know what people are doing to see you at the pole these days. I don't know if they're going more charismatic, if they're singing hymns, if they're laying hands on people, if they're exercising spirits. I don't know if they are if they're doing communion, right? I don't know, but it should be a big thing though. If you're gonna do it, then you got to do it, right? And I remember when I was younger, and I was in like youth group, and of course you always tell the kids to reach out to the schools for Jesus, but we never really told them how, what to do. And you have to think about, what would Jesus do if he were in school? What would he do? He'd turn like chocolate milk not into wine, I guess. Although maybe he would. You got to be drunk on me, is what he would say. Maybe he would. I don't know. Probably not. Maybe turn chocolate milk into Kool-Aid or something. I don't know. Whatever you turn it into orange juice or something. It'd be weird. They have orange juice, but you know what I mean. Like, maybe he would turn it into wine. I don't know. I'm trying to think how he would walk on water. There's not really any water. If you're on a swim team, I guess you could walk on water. But then you have to swim though, right? You couldn't just walk on the water and get points. Like, you get points deducted. Like, it's very impressive, Mr. Christ, but you've got to swim, I guess. Like bullies, I don't know if he would turn the other cheek, or if you go like Old Testament God. It's like, maybe he would do first turn the other cheek and teach that lesson. And then he would dust himself off and be like, all right, we going old school. And like his eyes would be like fire, and like lightning, and his fingertips, you know what I'm saying? Maybe something like that. I don't know. I imagine that for Jim, he'd be awesome. He'd be awesome at sports. I imagine every time he's picking teams, he'd pick all the people who are like downtrodden. He'd pick all the like if they get picked on, if you get bullied, you'd be on his team. If you're handicapped, he would heal you. And then you join his team. Whoever is getting like picked on, transgenders. That's another thing too. Like, how does transgenderism work in school these days? Like, there wasn't really that going on when I was in school, so I don't know. What I do know is if I were a girl in school, I would pick all the transgender girls, all of them. They'd all be on my team, the whole team, and it'd be awesome. I would dominate. Maybe they'll do a little gambling. I don't know, are kids gambling in schools? I don't know these things anymore. These are things I need to know. Things we need to pray about. All I'm saying, people. I mean, Jesus would probably be kicked out, I would imagine. Exposing too much, exposing secrets, you know, because he would know what everyone's thinking. He would expose the secrets of the teachers. You got an OnlyFans page, don't you? That's what he would do. He would expose, like, you know, when you get higher up, high school to college, there's a lot of scam going on. You waste a lot of money. Jesus would expose all that stuff. They'd have to expel him. So that's the kind of stuff I think that Jesus would do if he were a student. You know, something to think about. So see you at the poll happening, I think in September. People, whatever you're going to do, whether you're going more the communion route, whether you're going more charismatic, singing hymns route, whether you're going laying hands, you've got several months to prepare. If you're going to do it right.